Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm once again playing Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation 4 in this seemingly never-ending series in which I continue to play this game. Yesterday, I got through some pretty major plot points with some heavy exposition being dropped as to the nature of what's going on here and some setup as to this world that this game takes place in. And yeah, I got through some combat sections, some exploration, some fumbling around, and now I'm tasked with going back to the beginning of the game area, Mother's Heart, to assist in some defense. I assume I'm gonna hit X to continue, and yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. I got a mount, and I'm going to ride it all the way back to the beginning, because I don't think they allow fast traveling right here. So yeah, and in doing so, I should have access to the area which one of the power cells is actually located. So I'll be sure to grab that. That'd be good. And just to be sure that I get it, I'll load up that guide that points me to the location of it. Apparently I could have gotten this during the proving. Or right after I completed the proving, but whatever. Okay, I am immediately under attack as I load into this here game, so let's get out of here. That's not health. Okay, let's figure out where we're supposed to go. Great, in the direction of the things that are attacking me. That's always wonderful. That is spitting a lot of stuff at me. Yeah, so apparently Project Zero Dawn, as I learned in yesterday, was an effort not to save the world as it existed, but to let it die and let it be reborn, as it were. And apparently it succeeded. Repopulate the Earth with flora and fauna and eventually people. Recreating the biosphere, which is a word that they used a whole lot of yesterday. Yeah, and now I am riding back towards the beginning of the game. Ah. Strange, it's not identifying who these people are. They don't appear to be hostile, though. Alright, well, whatever.
It's over. They won't be able to kill again.
It's clearly referencing a mission I've already done, but I can't remember what it is. It's not like I go back and watch these streams again. I bet I find my voice even more annoying than most people. Oops, sorry. And yeah, I am working to refill my medicine pouch. I'll be doing that all the way there. It's going to provide a herky-jerky travel to this whole ride that I'm doing, but I think it's necessary. I'd like to go into the situation with full health and a full medicine pouch. Because you know there's going to be combat. You gotta know that, right? And that guy said he ordered an attack on my tribe, which means they will be attacked. And I will be tasked with defending it, or at least helping. Which means I also need to make sure that I'm full up on ammo as well. I like to think I've gotten a little bit better at identifying which stuff is the medicine and try to focus on only gathering that. Like this thing right here, that's medicine. Of course, I don't want to hang around where these machines are. Some medicine is just not worth getting. I can go through here. I just realized I should also probably keep an eye on where collectibles are along this path. Doesn't look like there's much, though. I think I've traveled this path a few times. But there is something over here I could potentially get. So, now we go this way for a moment. Take that thing out. Probably should unload on some resources at some point in the near future. Alright, well.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
If I were a metal flower, which I'm not, but if I were, where would I be? I'm right in the center of this area. Would I be on top of a hill? Probably not. I'd probably be down in the valley. And yeah, the focus is not going to cover the entire area of this circle that I'm looking for this flower in. I was hoping you'd do a little better than this, though. Alright. Somewhere there's a metal flower in here, and I would like to find it. And just a slight detour. Looking at the map, there's not very many collectibles that are marked along my path, along the path back, so all right. Wait, I see it. Look at that. Yoink. Now, where did I leave my horse? Yeah, of course, right there. Alright, now we can get back on the road. Great, tramplers. Definitely don't want to be around those things. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. Excuse me. Can I pass through without being bothered? Pretty please? Alright. And we're off. I can see a tall neck in the distance. One that that may actually have been the first one that I overridden.
Handy.
Alright. My medicine pouch is more than halfway filled now. Vigilance will get it full. vigilance, quick reaction times, and paying attention to the screen when I'm passing near something that is medicine. And of course not getting hit by enemy machines or people. That would certainly be helpful. So yeah, yesterday I streamed some, last night in my Monday night stream that I do every week, I streamed some, Game Pass games, 4 of them specifically. I did, Hollow Knight, Shantae Half Genie Hero, Super Lucky's Tale, excuse me, and Wargroove. And it was interesting. I think, of those games, Wargroove is probably the one I'd be most likely to play more of.
Beautiful stripe.
Excuse me. Okay, what? Okay, you guys need to die.
Come on. Let's see how much.
I got a fast travel pack.
Get it while I can.
And all that because I stopped to gather medicine that I probably should have skipped. Not smart.
For both
Not
our
smart
sakes,
at
let's
all.
go.
Okay. Yeah, Hollow Knight seemed interesting. Has nice striking visual appearance, but it wasn't a game I could really figure out what I was doing. Seemed like a dungeon crawler, puzzle, platformer. Not guess not puzzle, but action platformer. Almost looked like it was made with the UbiArt engine, but somehow I doubt that it was. I've ridden this path back and forth in this game quite a few times. Should probably do a quick save here. If I had gotten killed in that encounter with the bandits, that would have been bad. Because I would have had to do a bunch of that stuff over again. Hey look, there's a flower near the path. So I guess I'll go look for that then. Not many of these things along the path, but the few that there are, I'll try to get.
Whoa there.
Alright. I'll just leave the horse here. While I go up searching for this thing. Oh, that's not marking the location of the flower. It's just marking the center of the area where the flower might be. So that's not necessarily what I'm aiming for. Though I find that starting at the center of these areas is usually a good way of going about trying to find them. We'll see. They're usually hidden. Like right here would be a good spot. Bunny. Alright. Sandwiched between two groups of
I'm mostly waterproof.
Sandwiched between two groups of machines. You better believe they're both hostile. At least towards me, anyway. I'd like to avoid contact of either one, if possible. Alright. Where could this thing be? I have no idea what this thing is. Other than, obviously, in the circle, but yeah. Would that thing be in the circle? If it is, I bet it's in there. Maybe not. If it's all just water here, then probably not. Well, this is the kind of spot you want to look. Even if it wasn't there this time, it was very good for me to look here. I'm further away from one group of machines, but I'm closer to another. Six one way, half a dozen the other. Okay, where... Okay, I am
Just stay out of their way for now.
pretty much on the edge of this circle, so it's not going to be that direction, but it might be on top of whatever this structure is, so I'm going to take a look there. The good news is my medicine pouch is full. The bad news is I'm in a situation where it can be rapidly depleted very easily. Is that it? Yes, it is. Great. Well, I got it. Now let's get out of here. Yep. And he's still hitting me. That was needlessly dumb on my part, but whatever. I did not have to whistle for that thing, but I did. That was not health. Nor is that. Alright. I need to refill my medicine supply again. Was it worth it? Probably not. But I did it anyway. Because that's how the pros do it.
Calm, calm.
And these guys sure love to congregate around the path, don't they? Makes it difficult for me to travel anywhere. Keep hearing the combat music fade in and out as I go along this path. Alright. No, I'm still quite a ways away from where I'm supposed to go. Question is there any more collectibles along the way? Hunting grounds, that's not interesting. I mean, there's a few of these sites further off the beaten path, but I'm not going to go after any of those. I just want to get to my destination intact at this point. The only thing I'll stop for is medicine. Hey, look, medicine. Yeah, that's the thing about Game Pass. I'm not sure how many of those games I'm actually going to want to play versus try. I mean, there's no way in the world that the $1 I spent is not going to be worth it. After all, I'm going to get to play Gears of War 5 because of that, as well as Forza Horizon 4.
Scrappers looking for metal.
Two games I'm very interested in. But is the service going to just be good enough for me to justify its $15 a month after my current $1 subscription expires? That's the real question. It's a question I hope to have an answer to by the time it actually does expire.
Time to get off this thing.
Oh dear. It's highly arbitrary rules saying that I can't ride this thing through here. Because when I whistle it, I say it's entirely arbitrary because when I whistle for it to come to me when I'm on the other side of this area, it will literally run right through here. Watch.
Weapons, braves, we go to the embrace at once.
Weapons! Braves, we go to the embrace at once.
All these people saying that they're going to go to the embrace at once, and then they're just standing around, not doing what they say. Okay, it's not coming. Grab this medicine. There it is. Okay, this is... These things are threatening my already weak horse, which means I need to take them out. Medicine. I'm actually pretty close to leveling up. That'd be good. I should probably repair this thing. get it to, let's say, half health, so it's not... There we go. So it's not in immediate danger of being destroyed. I have a full medicine pouch once again. Make sure we're filled up on ammo here and such. And there's that bunker where the armor is.
I guess I can't blame you for that.
I can. It loves this pathfinding system. Sure does love taking me directly around or directly near as many groups of machines as it can.
Whoa!
Alright, I'm just gonna do a quick save here. Save early, save often. Alright, back on the road. So I'm going to make sure to grab the power cell. You have the web page with the information as to where it is.
Trees on
Load it
fire.
up.
The embrace. The watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to run the trap. She wasn't in the middle of the ground. Well, she
A corruptor.
I can hear you, I think.
What? Not a very committed soldier there. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid all of these guys and go straight towards the destination.
Move along now.
It's good to have a full medicine pouch at least.
The eclipse smashed through.
Gotta believe I'm gonna save. Great. Now, is this the spot where that, one thing was located? I think so. Should be able to keep knocking this thing down. I think I accidentally killed my own horse there. That's not good. Okay, can you stop hitting me? Stop that, I said. Ah, they got a bunch of these guys now. Okay, why do I have that thing equipped? That's not what I want. I keep getting knocked around, and it's making it very difficult to take this thing out. Alright, that thing's down. Most of my medicine is gone, though, so I keep having to heal up. Yeah, I am focusing on the Corruptor, because that's the biggest threat to me. Okay, come on. There we go. Now I can focus on the smaller, weaker humans. I missed, but he missed me, so that's good. Dagnammit. I don't like the hit detection in this game. Flank this guy. And my medicine pouch is depleted. There's my horse. Now I think I'm in the area in which the thing should be. Unless I can't get it anymore. Wouldn't that be something? If I couldn't get it anymore. Let me see if I can find it. Right after you complete the proving. Great. I have no idea where it is. Oh well. I guess I'll just press on with the mission at hand. Maybe I'll be able to come back here later. I hit the machine instead of the target I was trying to hit. Okay, really? I leveled up. There we go. Okay. Gather more medicine.
Keep that for later. More cliffs. Corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Dagnabbit, one of these things. What? Cutscene?
To Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
our mother!
Alright, I triggered some cutscene here.
And Sona. They're still alive.
Now I'm in a different spot than I was. Okay, why did that miss?
Destroy it!
Dagnabbit. Not cool, man. Not cool. I was healing. I almost feel like I should be invincible when I'm healing. Should probably make sure we're wearing the outfit that's specifically for combat, and we are. Cool. Is there any useful skills I could get here? Doesn't seem like it. I need one more skill point. Okay, can you stop missing, please?
Will not take hold!
Track it down!
Dagnabbit, that should have hit.
Bring down the demon!
Some more ammo here. Trying to take out these smaller guys first. craft some of these things and use it. Just shoot this thing at it. That's doing a lot of damage. And now it's out of ammo. But it did its job.
Track it down! Destroy it!
Okay, can we... Dagnammit. I didn't get credit for the kill. I didn't get XP for the kill. Ah, stupid.
Aloy,
Oh well.
your deeds reenact you saved the tribe.
I could have gotten a lot of
Did what
XP
no
for that
brave
kill.
war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
I doubt it.
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I was too focused on healing, and I did not
As long
finish
as we have you to
deliver
fight
the
with us,
finishing blow.
I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Okay. So I didn't get the XP from killing that thing, and I also may not be able to get that power cell. So it's not turning out to be great. And that's not a save point. And my medicine pouch is depleted, and I'm at half health.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Okay, can you, like, not do that?
Aloy, you've come back, so you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Okay, she's getting very annoying.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Let's see what happens.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Alright, do a little scanny scan around here. See what we've got here. Now I know the power cell is not going to be in here, unfortunately. Stranded figure? What? Alright.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Maybe we'll find out. Oh, the why is always the most difficult of the questions one can ask. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. 'Cause it's... Alright.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Okay. Clearly a Fallout style situation brewing in there.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
So robots were responsible for raising children.
So this is where they left.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is
Painted
no
on.
food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
I guess that's all, Mother? Me pointing out the obvious. At least I assume it's obvious, because if I can figure it out, it must be.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
Yep.
Plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
I'm still annoyed that I didn't get credit for that. Didn't get the XP for that kill.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
For identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to
I don't know why it keeps identifying me as Dr. Solbeck, unless I'm a direct descendant, of course.
So, what was this place exactly?
Or a clone?
Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world.
Hello,
for
child.
focuses to rebel.
My name is
But
Sabine.
here sat a troll.
Today is a big day.
Watching no one.
Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy.
Hello, child.
This is
My name is Samina.
the charm
Today is a big day. Your first day of school.
Denied it.
There's so much for you
Maybe
to
there's a way
learn.
to fix it.
So much promise and
It's not why I came
possibility.
here.
Of course.
Malfunction.
What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Alright. Starting to look like that one room from Star Trek 2009, where Spock was learning. Young Spock, I mean.
Control a priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect.
What do we have here?
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
Okay.
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well.
Clearly it failed to destroy Hades.
While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Okay, so she is basically Elizabeth Soulback. A clone of her. Possibly. I don't know.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Okay. Oh, there's something down there. There's a lot of stuff around here, actually.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day.
Okay, it's just going to be the same thing over and over again, isn't it?
There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Anything else around here? This is going to play that same message, isn't it?
Hello, child.
Yep.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much
All right.
promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Kind of the same thing, really, but whatever.
This is going to be interesting.
Cutscene. Ah, her midsection was missing for a brief moment there.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
She's come a long way from being an outcast, eh?
Anointed of the Nora. Up. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders. Whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here. Everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
They're only listening to half of the things she's saying, but whatever. It's the half that counts. It's the half that counts, excuse me. Alright,
Those who spill their tribe's blood.
guess I didn't level up.
Maybe we aren't meant to know. She went into All Mother Mountain and was anointed.
I'd like to see if I can still get that power cell. It seems like it's in this area, maybe? What am I supposed to do? In the temple.
She's going to think I'm rude.
Cross the hall to the locked door, following her out of the stronghold. An open ventilation duct. Somewhere there's an open ventilation duct around here. Something tells me my little doohickey is not going to be able to help me in this situation. Okay, if you guys can like stop talking, that would be helpful. You're not being helpful right now. Alright,
Just as All Mother struck down the Metal King, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
trying to find it. What I'm looking for is a locked door and a ventilation shaft. Maybe this map would be helpful. That looks like a locked door. That looks like a ventilation shaft. Sorry, folks, I'd rather not be blatantly looking up guides, but it's clear that this is pretty important, and I want to get it, so let's see if I can actually get it. Move through it to enter the room beyond and collect a power cell. Is this it? Yes, it is.
Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Okay, I'm relieved. I was able to find the thing I was looking for. Awesome. That guy's in pain. Hey, it's the youngins. I don't need to be crawling around here. Hello, little ones. Alright, so this is not the way to the exit, obviously. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to get through more story content and find a power cell. I'm still very annoyed that I wasn't able to land the finishing blow on that thing. And would have given me much experience points. But I did nonetheless get a another skill point that I can put into something. The question is, what do I want to get? Now this actually does seem useful, so I'm going to grab this. There are times in which I'm trying to shoot multiple targets while in concentration, and I'm waiting for the slow reloading animation. Not cool. Obviously. And you better believe I have some work to do in refilling my medicine pouch.
First comes cold, then the snowfall.
Alright, so yeah. At least I found the power cell. That was the important thing. Now I want to take a look at where I am supposed to go. Okay, I'm supposed to go back to that area. That's where I'll find another power cell. And then the last one will be there, which I should have collected already, but I didn't. So, yeah, lots of fun. I told them all to meet in Meridian. So, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to fast travel there. Yeah, I'm going to fast travel there. Since I already been there once before, I can get through some of the sections that involve like climbing without worrying. I just have to get through the rest of it, as well as fight that giant flying bird again.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Yeah, I was about to say, what? You really gonna tell me that? Is that the information you're gonna provide me? Can you be any less useful? Alright, well, that's not medicine, but whatever. Sadly, I did not find any camps that were closer to where I'm going than that. Now, here's an interesting thought. Because I already went through here and cleared out a bunch of this stuff, does that mean that it's going to be easier? I don't see any machines here.
These will keep.
Okay, let's, Great. Nighttime. Which means it's going to be harder to find the things I'm supposed to climb. But I know that they exist now. And that knowledge of having gone through here before should be very useful. There's the giant bird. And that's the only thing I have to fight, and then it should be a little bit easier. Or we'll see. Probably should have taken that thing down instead of trying to override it. Okay. Use the climbing stuff. Now this is normally where the cutscene would appear, introducing the giant bird, but...
More than equipped to take you on.
Ah, crap. That was a lousy shot on my part. Okay, how come that didn't hit? Can I tie this thing down? Will burning do much damage? Probably not. No, you're not going anywhere. Dagnammit. And I'm out of wire. Great. So I removed a component. You gonna fall down at any point there? Dagnammit, how am I missing these shots? That's not actually doing damage, I don't think. It is removing components, though. Ah, dagnammit. That is pitiful. Again, pitiful. Alright, how can we knock this thing out of the sky? That's gonna be the real thing. Ow. Fall down, you stupid thing. Lie down. Okay. Maybe I should have been setting traps or something. I did some damage there. Overriding it is easier than fighting it. Besides, hopefully if all goes well, I won't have to come back here. Alright. That's not medicine. Nor is that. Alright, let's get going then. Need to get a bunch of wire here.
Guy's sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Alright, now I'm here at a time when I'm supposed to.
Down. Oh, look down.
This ladder wasn't here before. Alright. Time for me to load up. Let's see here. Climb down the elevator shaft and rappel down the ruins.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key.
Of course.
A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yep.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
As it always does.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Always going into detective mode.
Mind your footing.
Wouldn't want to miss anything, would we? Now this should be the 5th power cell for me to get, but because I missed one up at that one area, this will be the 2nd to 5th. Or the 4th, I should say. Let's see here. Climb down the elevator shaft and rappel down to the surface. So yeah, we need to climb down here, and then after we rappel, we will have the next thing that we have to do. Down into the ruins. Before following your objective, turn to the right. Mark before following. Yeah, we're not there yet. Sorry, folks, but I do want to make sure I get this thing. Here's the rappel point. It almost looks like something there. Before following your objective marker to the right, turn left and walk north. Climb up the rubble ahead of you and head into the blue lit cave ahead of you. You want to turn left? Right? Walk north. Climb up the rubble ahead of you. So I can take it this rubble then? I see what I think is a point I can grab onto. Ah, there we go. Yoink. Alright. On the shelf in the back of the room, you'll find the power cell. Okay. I guess that would be it.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
And I think I know where it is. I know the general location. I just need to get there. Bet I'll be sliding down that at some point, relatively soon. Oops. Ow. Okay. Now we can continue on with the mission.
That's my way across. Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Huh.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Okay. Now I bet we're gonna have to run through this because I bet this thing is gonna collapse at any moment. Ah! Dagnammit.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh, well, maybe I can climb onto something from here. There we go. To the left, and up. There we go. That could have been a lot worse for me. Alright, let's, scanny scan. Let's go this way.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Finding lots and lots of these logs.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed.
Sounds a little,
I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
sounds an awful lot like Malcolm Reed from Star Trek Enterprise. An observation that could only have been made by someone who has been watching Star Trek Enterprise recently. Which is certainly the case here.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
I assume that's me out scanning them. I'm supposed to go this way then. Alright. Oops.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Oops.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Okay.
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home.
She's clearly in an environmental suit there. And she sacrificed herself to save the whole project. Not surprising, I guess.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Scan all of these things. Oh, hello. Holographic man.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
What if she did
People
survive?
figured she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe she's still alive at whatever her, quote, home is. I'm doing bunny ears with my fingers. I scanned everything in this room, right? Sure looks like it. Alright. That's good. I managed to get 2 power cells today. I only need 1 more.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not tablet, Les. It's poison.
Okay. Somehow I was expecting a longer audio log there. I don't know. Climby climb. Always with the scanning. Can't just whistle for no reason.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
How about I not roll off into my death? Do you think that's a good idea? If I don't do that?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Les. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
I was going to check out that other room, but apparently not. Clearly that room was not pressurized, or did not have any atmosphere in it. Yeah, these guys have seen better days. Whatever, I know I got the
When
power
I opened
cell.
the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Alright. See what this does.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
We're listening. I am, at least.
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is,
I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
I think that is the actor who played Malcolm Reed.
To protect innocence. Innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
Okay. So he killed all these alphas and purged the system of its knowledge. I'll talk to the hologram man.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
You'd call that a difference of opinion, wouldn't you? Alright, let's scandally on this thing. Once activated, this command cannot be rescinded.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Alright. Return to Silence Workshop. Of course, I'm going to go in here, see what there is to grab. Do I have enough to craft some more of these arrows? Yes, I do. Cool. That's what I wanted. Well, one of the things anyway. I guess we're going to be doing some sliding here. That's right, Raylan.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Ah, there it is. Here we go.
Keep holding, keep holding.
I'm still expecting the other shoe to drop at some point here. What? What? Where am I? Okay, I guess I just go down this way then. What? Okay, I'm supposed to get to there. It's pretty hard, though. It won't let me do that for some reason. Maybe I'm supposed to slide down using this thing. Yep, that's exactly what I was supposed to do. Okay. See, I can figure things out eventually. Alright. I'm gonna say we run through this part. The way they keep talking about this as something that's gonna fall leads me to think that it's something that's gonna fall. Assuming I'm going down this way. Or maybe I'm supposed to go up. Yeah, I'm supposed to go up. Okay, never mind. Now I don't know. No, I'm supposed to go down. Okay. I don't feel very smart. Supposed to go that way. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Please, don't do that. Okay. I'm back pointed in the right direction. Eventually I have to figure this stuff out, right? Ever since at one time where this automated jumping system failed, I'm now afraid that it will fail again. So I have to be extra careful and extra cautious when dealing with it. Climb up this stuff here. Supposed to get to there somehow. Maybe through here? Maybe not. There doesn't seem to be anything to grab onto from this side. Yeah, I took the wrong path there. Let's try up here. There we go. Now I got it. There we go. Oh. Lots of climbing everywhere in this game. I'm gonna have to do even more of this to get to
Here.
For
last power cell.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
Uh-oh.
The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire.
Ah, so I will be end up going
Now,
to that
why
thing.
would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
Is he actually going to tell me everything?
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus.
Do you think Hades has all the knowledge of Apollo?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
Yep.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes.
I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Exposition
Actually,
City.
I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Exposition City here.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence!
Where's he going to?
Wherever you go.
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Alright, I have a workshop here. A little bit late in the game to be introduced a crafting table, don't you think? Another skill point.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a
I have
thing.
to tell Val that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval,
Stay!
I know he'll defend the city.
Stay your ground, Carja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glint Hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Okay. So I need to find a way down from here. Oh. How about if I just go this way? Okay, can we stop climbing up and down that, please? Thank you. Alright, oh, I can rappel down from here. That's good to know. Now I just need to get to a save point. I mean, I could always fast travel to one, but... ah, crap. That thing is still there, isn't it? Alright. Why don't we just fast travel then? I was going to try to get this thing, but not anymore. Alright, so before I go on to the last mission, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the last power core and then get that power suit, power armor, whatever you call it. But I'm going to do that tomorrow. Because I've been streaming this for a couple hours today. I got through some more major plot points, got 2 of the 3 power cores I need. I just have that, climb that tower, get the power cell, go back to the bunker, get the power armor, or whatever it's called, and then I will head to Meridian. I'll head to Meridian. And yeah. Now I finally feel like I'm close to the end of this game, at least the main story of it, the main part of it. It's a long, fast travel loading sequence. My goal is to get to there. I did clear out that area, so it shouldn't be particularly difficult, but still. I'll have to...
Snow chill itches.
Yeah. I have to be alert just in case. In any case, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate anyone who takes the time to watch my streams and my videos. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this every day at about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I also do my weekly streams Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the continuation of Horizon Zero Dawn. And until next time, take it easy.